in 4 special teams categories to show you that they worked very hard on it, and the results are very positive. 14-0 LA. Well, the game being played in San Diego, and the Chargers trying to win their 4th of the year. O.J. Simpson has scored a touchdown in that game.
Ex-Cardinal coach Don Coelho.
Boy, they're having some fun down there in San Diego. They're a fine football team. Here's Hart on a first down from the 14-yard line. Pat Tilley deflected. Tilley was open. I'll tell you, that secondary for L.A., they really fly around, don't they?
They're getting excellent linebacker play right now. They got back into the pattern. He actually screened the ball away from Pat Tilley then. They got such good drops.
Yeah, that's what Tampa Bay did against them last week, and now they're doing the same thing this week.
Excellent drops, and and the reason they are able to do that, Gary, is because they're playing the run so well. It allows them to loosen up a little bit and realize that Hart's going to have to put the ball up.
There's what O.J. Anderson's facing. That forward wall, the linebacking core of L.A., the second best defense in the NFC. 2nd and 10. Hart, he gets it off to Wayne Morris, and he goes airborne with another flag on the play. Wayne Morris, I tell you, he's taken off an awful lot going into the air. That's dangerous. Pat Thomas making the tackle. But as you have been told many, many times, we have a flag on the play, and it's going to be holding against St. Louis. I've lost track. How many penalties is that now?
Every positive play they make, if something goes wrong on it, is snake bitten.
10 penalties against St. Louis. So that'll be half the distance to the goal if Jack Youngblood does in fact elect to take it.
Every game you go into, and look at a man, you're talking about frustration. Every game you go into, you talk about over and over again, don't beat yourselves. And boy, the Cardinals have been so guilty of this in their losses, haven't they?
The last 2 weeks in particular.
Holding, number 71, offense.
That's Joe Bostic, who's playing in the position vacated by Dan Deerdorf. It's good to see Dan last week, wasn't it? He's coming along well.
It is. Well, I tell you, talking about somebody missing somebody, we believe they have to be missing him tremendously.
Not to take anything away from Bostic, he's done a pretty good job, but you just don't replace a guy that was voted the best offensive lineman in the National Football League the last 3 years. As Hart steps out of that trouble, he has Paris. Gary Paris couldn't get turned around, and I'll tell you, Hart did an excellent job just keeping out of that end zone and being sacked for a safety.
Now, you talk about the holding penalty on Joe Bostic. I tell you, playing against an all-pro defensive end like Jack Youngblood, I think they should allow him to hold as a rookie. Look at the pressure here. You see the pressure. Boy, they really converged on him, and he steps back up. He did a remarkable job escaping that, but he threw the ball on the wrong side of Gary Paris.
3rd and 17.
You know, one thing Hart has done the last 2 weeks better than I've seen him do is scramble around a little bit. Not scramble, but avoid people. Just get an additional second or so. He is now in a tough situation. You see it. 3rd and 17. 4:04 to go, 3rd quarter. Back from the end zone again. Steve, what a catch, and that'll be a first down. Dave Steve with a remarkable catch.
What a great play. I'll tell you what a tremendous play this is. Pressure coming, having to throw the ball like this, and look how accurately the ball is thrown, and what a tremendous catch Dave Steve makes.
And that's got to give them a real shot in the arm. Instead of having to kick out of their own end zone, they've got a first down out across the 25-yard line. And there's the stats on Jim. He had only 13 yards at half. Boy, that Steve, he can make it. What a catch that was. Dave coming in here with 8 catches for 144 yards. He had 6 last week. And here comes Anderson out across the 30 to the 31-yard line. And he gets 5 yards. Dave Elmendorf. I tell you, Otis is finding out that they hit a little harder in the National Football League as he gets up slowly again. He is being punished.
He's got a bad leg, doesn't he, Gary?
He's had a knee that's bothered him. Dallas
24, Cincinnati 13. Rafael Septien hit a 26-yard field goal for Dallas's.
Dallas wins that. That means we have a 3-way tie for first in that Eastern Division. 4-1, Washington, Philadelphia, and Dallas. Second down, 5 for the Cardinals. There's Morris again, trying to go up and over. You know, you can get into a habit of that once in a while, and the last couple, 3 weeks, he's done a lot of that. Dave Elmendorf making the tackle again. And it's going to be third down, and still 3 yards to go. Thomas Lott now comes in for St. Louis in the backfield, and Anderson will check out. And 5 defensive backs in for Los Angeles as Jack Reynolds comes out.
Must have noticed something. Maybe Anderson was banged up a little bit. Get Lott in for the pass play.
So another third down for Hart. He's trying to hit Gray, and Gray again. He just can't shake Pat Thomas. That's a play that just hasn't developed that often this year. Last week it was Lamar Parrish that was covering Gray so well on it. That time it was Pat Thomas, and the Cardinals are going to have to kick the football.
Jim going off there. He didn't like. He tried to make a play throwing in. The man was covered. Gray was covered. He threw the ball at him, hoping that Gray would be able to react to the ball. Gray picked up the ball too late to be able to react to it. That's why Jim's a little disappointed in the pass.
Attendance today, 48,160. What a beautiful day this has been for football. Little kicking. Other than that first kick, he has kicked very well. At the 31, Eddie Brown, and Brown dragged down from behind that time. That was a 37-yard boot. And at the 34-yard line, Los Angeles will have it. Roy Green was the man down to make the tackle on Eddie Brown. 1:44 to go in this third quarter. The Rams hanging on to that 14-0 lead.
Remember this when you choose an airline. American was first with computerized reservations to answer your calls faster.
We were first with curbside baggage processing to handle your luggage faster. And we were first with one-stop check-in to get you through the airport faster. We're American Airlines, and finding ways to serve you better is one of the things we do best.
We're American Airlines, doing what we do best.
60 minutes tonight in sunny. Fidel Castro will visit with Dan Rather, and they're going to talk about all the controversy about those Russian troops in Cuba tonight on 60 Minutes.
Well, that's got to be an interesting show. I'm sure everyone in the country is interested in why they're there.
President Carter, of course, will address the nation on Monday night. From the 34-yard line, a first down. Pat Hayden back to throw. Lots of time. He's got his tight end, Terry Nelson, and he has gone to him time and time again. Ken Green making the tackle. First down, 18-yard pickup.
Unbelievable how many times they've gone to the tight end. They seem to, he finds that little opening, doesn't do anything, you know, as far as trying to free himself, but just finds a little opening in the zone. Nice reception. Again, Terry Nelson.
A lot of time to throw on that one. 1:12 left now in the third quarter. A first down from the 47 of St. Louis. Cullen Bryant got a block on Dawson. And he gets inside the 45 to the 42-yard line. Let's check that Kansas City game now. We have a fourth quarter score, and the Chiefs have built their lead up, haven't they?
Well, Kansas City 17-6. Steve Fuller, the rookie out of Clemson, the quarterback. Who said rookie quarterbacks can't play, huh? 4-yard pass to Mike Williams, their last score.
Hey, Clemson had some football players last year, didn't they? Jerry Butler, Joe Bostic, Steve Fuller.
They're all playing well in the NFL, aren't they?
Gain of 5 on that last play. Here's Wendell Tyler. Tyler inside the 40 to 39 and another flag. Bob Pollard making the stop. The Rams getting some fresh backs in there again. They've been alternating throughout the course of this game. Tyler and Bryant started, but then they've come in with Eddie Hill. They've used Peacock.
I'll tell you something, that official threw that flag about 30 yards that time. That was one of the best throws we've seen so far today.
That's going to be holding against Los Angeles. 7th penalty against the Rams. 22 seconds left. I'm not going to touch that line.
He was a long way downfield. He was way down in the secondary, and he threw the flag.
There's Ray Malavasi again.
Number 83, offense.
83 is Terry Nelson, the tight end. Malavasi will be 49 years old on November 8th. He's quite a defensive coordinator here for Chuck Knox. 2nd and 15 after that hold. Hayden again, lots of time, and he's got his man. That's Ron Smith. Smith with the catch, and that should be a first down or awfully close to it.
Well, they can't accuse Pat Hayden of being a dump-off quarterback today. He's going downfield with the football. Most of his completions have been in the interior there, right in the middle of the field.
Well, that's the end of the third quarter. With the score, the Los Angeles Rams 14, the St. Louis Cardinals nothing. We now pause for a word from your local station.
Tonight, Edith gets a job in a mental hospital, and that drives Archie crazy. Join the fun at Archie Bunker's place tonight at 8, 7 Central and Mountain.
This is CBS.
Sunday. Hi, everybody. Edith has a surprise, and it drives Archie crazy, especially when Murray sides with Edith. Then on One Day at a Time, it's Barbara and Ann in the same class.
I feel so incredibly stupid.
Archie Bunker's place and One Day at a Time, Sunday at 8, 7 Central.
With Sonny Jurgensen, I'm Gary Bender. We come now to the start of the fourth quarter. 14-0. The Rams on top. They have the football, and Cullen Bryant advances the football inside the 35 to the 33-yard line. Calvin Favron seeing a lot of action in this game for the Cardinals in place of Mark Arneson, and we wish him well. He's back home and trying to rehabilitate a knee. He's on the 4-week injured reserve list. He's hoping to get back in that 4-week span.
Well, you can believe they'd miss him. He's a heck of a football player, Mark Arneson.
Good man.
He goes after people, doesn't he?
He sure does. Good person. From the 31-yard line now, 2nd down 5. Wendell Tyler. And Tyler has the first down, but flags all over the place. He's to the 25-yard line. I think this may be a record for flags today. Let's see who this one's all about. It looks like the Rams. Tyler's upset about it. Discussion going on. We've just started this fourth quarter. If you joined us late,
you've missed a lot of flags.
The first drive of the game. The Rams took it 75 yards, scored on a 1-yard plunge. They came back to score at the 106 mark of the second quarter on an 84-yard drive and a 1-yard smash by Wendell Tyler. That's all the scoring we've had. The Cardinals missed a 31-yard field goal in the third quarter. And now the penalty against Los Angeles.
Three-quarter stats by Ned Miller's staff. First down, Rams 19, the Cardinals 6. Total yards, Rams 268, Cardinals 155.
He's stepping it off against the Rams, the 10-yarder. Let's see who it is. We might have that on replay. We'll see here in a minute.
Illegal shift, number 84, offense, decline. Holding, number 78, offense, accepted.
Now we got 2 penalties in the play.
Yeah, that's a good explanation.
Yes,
I
it
like
was.
that.
Jackie Slater, 78. Ron Smith was 84. Anyway, after the penalty, going to bring up 2nd down, 13 yards to go. That's Jesse moving back towards the line of scrimmage. Hayden back to throw. Lots of time. Jesse wide open at the 20-yard line. Stone's got him. What happened was Carl Allen fell down.
Good observation. He did. Jesse came back in motion along the line of scrimmage, and you see him right there, who is moving at the bottom of your screen. He went up the field, and exactly what happened. He fell down. You see him getting off the ground there, and Jesse was wide open. And fortunately, you know, Kenny Stone came over and made the play. If not, he would have scored.
20-yard pickup for Ron Jesse. 49 catches a year ago for Jesse. He's battled back from some knee surgery, and he's quite a football player. He was a great athlete at Kansas. He was an indoor long jump champion.
Great leaper, great leaper.
And this is Tyler straight up the middle. And Tyler driving to the 12-yard line. Great second effort on his part. Bob Pollard eventually downed him. Tyler only weighs 188 pounds, but he was